Good day, brothers and sisters. I'd like to share to you the dream I had last night. In the dream, I was in a classroom and was chatting with classmates, socializing. The setup was for high school, but the type of exam and the blue book that we were given was for college students. We were asked to draw a diagram of a lithium battery or an electronic circuit, but I was puzzled because something wasn't fitting right. I couldn't remember what's on the bottom, and I knew that my diagram was wrong. And the teacher popped up. It was my elementary music teacher, and she was very angry. And she was angry because she wanted my classmate, who was her daughter in the dream, to excel and just beat us all in the classroom. I got anxious because I knew that there's no more time, and strangely I took out some cookies or biscuits, some snacks, and my calling cards, or what you call the tracts, to distribute it to my classmates. The interpretation for this dream: the angry teacher, who is a mother, reminded me of the mother of harlots. And the battery, or electronic circuit, I believe God wanted me to share this, which I saw earlier. Something about vitamin authentication.
And what he did is he founded a company and they started making electronic tattoos. So I'm wearing one here on my arm.
Do we have
Here.
a camera to get a...
This is a developmental system made by MC10, and it has an antenna and some sensors embedded in it. And what we plan to do is work with them to advance a tattoo that could be used for authentication. Now, it may be true that 10 to 20-year-olds don't want to wear a watch on their wrist, but you can be sure that they'll be far more interested in wearing an electronic tattoo, if only to piss off their parents. Right?
And that can have a design, right? Because
Sure.
they would certainly want some kind of cool design.
Options. And that's something that you wear, but you could also imagine including authentication in just your daily habits. So I take a vitamin every morning. What if I could take vitamin authentication?
What?
Vitamin authentication. Look, I have one right here. Well, here, I'll let you hold it. Would you like to hold it?
I'll hold it.
Okay. So this
You guys see it?
This pill has a small chip inside of it with a switch. It also has what amounts to an inside-out potato battery. When
Really
you
small.
swallow it, the acids in your stomach serve as the electrolyte,
That's what I do.
and they power it up, and the switch goes on and off. And it creates an 18-bit ECG-like signal in your body, and essentially your entire body becomes your authentication token. Yes, this is true. Okay?
Okay, but
Okay, so wait. So it's really true. So what this means is that becomes my first superpower. I really want this superpower. It means that my arms are like wires, my hands are like alligator clips. When I touch my phone, my computer, my door, my car, I'm authenticated in. First superpower. Like, I want that.
So we're not shipping that right away.
Yeah, no. We're not shipping that right away. But it
but
sounds like...
this is FDA cleared?
So here's the thing. This is not science fiction. This pill was actually made by a company called Proteus, and they've developed it for medical applications. That pill has been CE stamped and cleared by the FDA. You can take 30 of those per day for the rest of your life.
And then what happens? Does your heart
Nothing.
beat change? Does your...
We can just tell that
you-
you've taken the pill. I mean, the medical
Yeah.
the medical
Does
application.
Google now know everything I do and everywhere I go? Because
Wicked world that we live in. It was a music teacher in my dream, and earlier I overheard Devil in Her Heart by Beatles. I used to like them, but now I know that they are all of the same cult, and so I'll share a link as well if there are still people who are listening to them. The Antichrist is now making his move, and this thing, and but praise be to Lord Yahushua, He awakened us spiritually, sustaining us, strengthening us to continue even if the Babylon is covering the world. For He is the unblemished and spotless Lamb in this dark world. If there's anyone here who hasn't called Him yet, please do it now. For now is the time for salvation. And I hope you're all doing well. Shalom.